It is go time for Monster Monday. Sit back and get ready to enjoy a live show. Comment any questions, see what's up in our world of epic, and hear what we have in store. Welcome to Monster Monday.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Monster Monday. Riot's up north doing a pretty epic ride right now. I don't think we'll be hearing from him, so we're just kind of here winging it tonight. So how do we want to start? I suppose we'll start by talking about how are we?
Well, today is Monday, August 26th. Start with that. So, yeah, then go ahead. How was your weekend?
Well, thanks for asking. Yeah, pretty good. Just went for a little motorcycle ride or whatever yesterday, worked on the yard and stuff. But yeah, Saturday we had kind of a fun day. We took the old truck to a drive-in movie. We ended up making a 13-hour day out of it. So we just took some back roads, stopped and looked at a bunch of stuff. We had a good time. So yeah, that was our weekend. So I didn't do anything too strenuous. How about you?
Yeah, same. Same pretty much. Saturday was a lot of fun, like Dylan said. Put about 150 miles on the old pickup, so that was fun. And we went and saw American Graffiti, ate a lot of popcorn, and hung out with a bunch of like-minded car enthusiasts. So that was a good time. Everything's been motorcycle related lately, so it was kind of nice change of pace just to do that. My mindset the next few weeks is going to be on car shows, so I know Dylan's real thrilled about that, but not everything's motorcycles for me. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. The next couple weeks I got like 4 car shows coming up, and then it's time to put the truck away. So weather related today was I've never seen anything like this. It was 95% humidity starting early this morning. I love heat. It was gross. It was absolutely gross. What was your thought on that? I don't know.
I'm kind of a windows down type of guy. Yeah, as soon as I got off work, I got in my pickup truck and the windows were up and the air was cranked. Yeah, it was just nasty. I mean, people don't think of Minnesota as being a hot, wet, sticky place.
It is.
If you came here today, it'd change your mind.
It's pretty gross.
And speaking of wet, there's a bunch of thunder and lightning outside right now. We're about to get a storm. So
if we go black, we'll see you next week.
Yeah,
so.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, because it's supposed to get ugly here soon. So do you want to start with Riot? Riot's having a pretty epic ride right now. So I'll let you talk about him.
Yeah, it looks like yesterday worked his way up to Dead Horse, Alaska, which is basically the furthest north you can go, like on the American highway system. That's where it basically ends. And yeah, he made it up there yesterday. He posted Amy posted some pictures. And yeah, it's a dirt road, and they use what they call calcium chloride on it, which in good conditions, it's awesome. It kind of glues the road together, and it's almost like riding on pavement. But when it's been wet for a while, it's the opposite of awesome. It turns into just a muddy clay slime, and it didn't look like any fun at all. And then you add to the fact that it's, hovering around the freezing mark up there. So
good times.
It wasn't my jam, but I'm glad he's having fun. But yeah, Amy's been doing a great job keeping everybody updated. Riot's been checking in with her, and she's been relaying everything. And she's been posting it on Monsters and Heroes. So yeah, go over there and check that out. So yeah, there's actually been quite a few pictures and updates on there. So he's really in and out of cell service. I talked to him about an hour ago, and he was about to go into the dead zone again. So that's why he's not here tonight. So
cool. And how about Denver?
Yeah, he did something big this weekend.
He did.
I don't know if everybody got a chance to follow along, but it was Monsters Over the Mountains 3.0. And there again, they had temperatures hovering around the freezing mark. It was not pretty.
There's some people dropping out. I don't blame them, I guess.
It's bad when monsters are dropping out. We don't do that. So it was pretty rough. But yeah, him and a few local buddies, they made it to the end. And so yeah, he posted a little bit about it yesterday. I know like Saturday, they rode in the rain the whole time. And if you've ever tried to do a fundraiser ride in the rain, you take your gloves off, your hands get wet, your phone gets wet. You can't get your gloves back on because they're all wet. And the insulation came out with them when you took them off the first time. And it's just a mess. So yeah, he didn't get to update as much as I'm sure he wanted to. But yeah, there is some posts. He did like he got on there and did a live
Yeah,
yesterday
he
and
did.
stuff like that.
Yep.
And
So I don't know if you saw that. If you get a chance, go to his page and see. Looks like they worked for that one. Let's just say that. So
yeah, so
beautiful country, but yeah.
And I know he's a little shorter on the fundraising side than he wanted to be. So I know the fundraiser's still open. If you go to Denver Woods' Facebook page, you'll be able to find that stuff if anybody wanted to give to that. So,
Yep.
So there's that.
I wanted.
Yeah, he does a great job every year, though. I got to add.
He does.
No,
I'd like to join that some year. But.
Right, just the concept itself, the name, everything. I mean, he nails it. It's a pretty cool ride. I really would have wanted to be there this year, even with the shitty weather. Or poor weather, I mean. But maybe next year.
There you go. On another note, I see raindrops on. This week we were supposed to visit with some of the monsters about backstories and that with the Hokahay. It didn't happen. So I did see a post with Raindrop. I saw your scar and everything. I hope you're doing good, Raindrop. But we'll resume that maybe next week or something. So anyway, I just wanted to update on that too, because Riot mentioned that we would do that, but it kind of fell through. So,
there's still time.
There's still time. We'll bring you guys. I'd just like to hear some stories from some of that. And she says she's doing well. That's good. I'm glad to hear because it looked painful. So, I am going to make this somewhat short. I am not having a great day today, and I'm tired, and I'm dealing with shingles. And anyway,
she's been crabby all day.
I have been. I've been crabby all week, actually. So anyway, in monster news, Loco's on day 239. So way to go with that, Loco. And be sure this Thursday is Ride with Loco Day. So if you can get out and ride, any miles that end in 29, that would be awesome to support Loco. And then, and then I think you have to donate. I didn't catch that, but you have to donate. Mandy could chime in if she's on, but how much you have to donate in that. But anyway, you have to do 29, any miles that end in 29. So last week's weekly scoot was Irish pubs. We had a total of 35. I think that was a little tough. The Irish pubs I know we found 2, but one we were in our truck, so we figured it didn't count. But it was a pretty cool Irish pub. But
Jason mentioned, it's $29 for Give Butter.
Thank you. I knew it was. I was thinking 13. I don't know why I had that in my head, but 29. Thank you. So, and with the Irish pubs, third place was Lee Kibbe. He had 8. Second place was Selena with 9. And first place, I'm probably going to get this wrong, is Jeff Bordage. I don't know if I said his name right. Sorry, Jeff, if I hacked that, but he had 17. So way to go, Jeff. So, and this week is post office boxes. There's a little twist on it with Irish as well this week. So mail a postcard. So get out, find a postcard, mail a postcard to the Irish boys. And going to Ireland, you need to add postage. So you need to get a Global Forever stamp, which is $1.65. And you can mail that to the boys. Find a fun postcard, get it mailed to Jack and Alfie. And
I think the hardest part now is finding a postcard.
We were talking about that.
It used to be anytime you went to a gas station, it'd be like, welcome to or greetings from Ohio or whatever it is, and you could send it home.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if any place really does it anymore. So we'll be out there hunting for postcards.
Yeah. So get out there. And I'm guessing like gift shops, some gift shops still maybe have, I don't know. I don't know where you find gift cards. So
looks like he just hopped on. I was going to talk about him and now I can't. But
so not good that you can talk about him anyway.
No, I was just going to say these weekly challenges have been kind of fun. Like what I've noticed is it's forced me to just go on more little local rides and just enjoy the bike more than I normally would have. And I see stuff along the way I didn't plan on seeing. So yeah, this has been fun. And there's been 2 things that I've been taking mental notes of all summer because I was almost guaranteeing that they are going to be one of these
don't bring them up.
Oh, I'm not going to say what they are because then you definitely won't do it. But we're running out of time. I think there's only a couple of weeks left. So
okay.
One of them is I thought he'd do it, but maybe I don't know him as well as I thought I did. And the other one is I just really wanted it to happen. So I've been watching for those. So we'll see.
I noticed Anthony put on here where the boys' address is found. So Anthony, we'll be sure and put the addresses. I know they're on there because I was able to fish through and find them, but I can't remember where. But you know what? When I get off here, I will post them. I have all the boys' addresses, or if someone has a moment to throw them on right now.
And if you're in the weekly challenge, Mandy did send out the email with the addresses in there.
Oh, so yeah. So if you're part of it, look at your I'm not in that. So yeah. So look at your email if you got your email. Thank you, Chris. So otherwise we can add that too. So okay. In hero news, did you have any other monster news right now?
I don't have a lot other than just keep following Riot. That's a pretty cool ride he's doing right now.
Pretty epic, yeah.
I'm no stranger to riding dirt roads. I don't mind it at all. But when I saw what he was dealing with yesterday and like 250 miles one way, then turning around and coming back,
and
not for me.
And the degree of I don't know. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's not for me. That's I don't think it's for many people. Like I say, in ideal conditions, right after they treat the road, you could probably buzz up there at 90 miles an hour, but that's not what he has. So it's not even close.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So good luck out there, Riot. So hero news, Jack and Alfie, they had their treatments in Florida. Everything went well. I don't know if you saw on their sites the pictures of the boys getting the shots and their muscles. That's just, I don't know. It's great that they get this done, but it just makes me sad to see that they go through that. But today, on a better note, they got to go to Disney. So I'm waiting for pictures for that. So that should be fun for them. So, and then that brings me to Drew. Drew is enjoying his final week before school starts. He has cyber school. So he's getting ready for that. And the next week or two is going to be fun as Bree is turning sweet 16. So happy birthday early, Bree. So that'll be
good
fun.
luck, Steve.
Yeah, best of luck. I'm glad I didn't have a girl. And Steve said they've had a break in weather lately, and he called it a false fall, which I thought was kind of cool. Today we did not, so I know that. He said that it's been nice and cool, and but he said that's about to change. The next few days, the heat's supposed to turn back up for them. So we'll be in touch with them. On to Mr. Gavin. Gavin has had a great full week back to school. He's in full routine, and he's falling into place and seems to like the new school. So that's a good thing. This week, he has wheelchair fitting and his 10-year well checkup on Wednesday. Friday, they head to Houston for his EKG. It's just a routine checkup in hopes that he gets to start new meds to slow the progression of DMD. So have to let us know how that goes with starting that. This week they have their first 3-day weekend of the year. So most of the kids will probably have that with their 3-day weekend, and the boys are pretty excited about that. So, and Jessica said it's been pretty much just football practice. So T has had practice every night at 5:30. So that's what they've been doing. And Mr. Turbo, his wheelchair was down, so he had some issues. Monster stepped up and helped with that, so he should be up and running in no time with that. He's able to move around. It's just that his charge only holds for a little bit, but he'll be back moving in no time.
I guess they had to cancel Disney twice, and that kind of pissed him off.
Oh, that wouldn't be good for.
Yeah, but yeah, it's good that he's getting up and rolling. Sounds like on Thursday they're getting all that taken care of. So.
It's a good deal.
I know, like when I was 16, 17 years old, freedom was like my biggest priority.
All your wheels.
Oh yeah. Like if my car broke down, like life was over. And so I can't imagine, taking your ability to just get around on a chair even away, that's tough. So I'm glad we got him up and running. So, or we're getting him up.
We're getting him up and going. Yeah. And this weekend, his dad was at the Raiders game in Vegas all weekend. And so he and his mom and that got to hang out with their best friends and had a great weekend. And tomorrow, Mr. Michael Lamb will be there visiting, I guess, coming to visit. So should be a good time for him. And I guess just mentioning that, it's just great when you guys can go and visit them. I think it means a lot to the boys anytime you can come and visit. I know now I'm having a mind blank of who visited Turbo. Can you help me? Sorry if I forget your name. Sorry. There was a few people that visited Drew right after the Hokahay, and it just means a lot to the boys when you can go
Yeah, and
see him.
for Michael Lamb, I mean, going from, well, he was in Washington, going from Washington to California to Texas. You know, California is not exactly
It's
the
not
shortest
on the
route.
way. Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. He's going out of his way to go do that. So have
That's
fun.
awesome. Yeah.
We'll be looking for pictures.
Yep. So that's pretty much all I have for news. Hope I didn't forget anything or anybody or
Yeah, I don't have anything else either. I guess this week is going to be pretty short and sweet.
Yeah.
So
so we don't have Brian here rambling. So got it. He usually tries to do it in 20 minutes. I can tell him I did it in 16-ish. So yeah. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great week. We'll see you next Monday. And
yeah, get out there and send those postcards.
yeah, send the postcards. The boys will love that. Don't you just love getting fun mail, not bills?
So I'm waiting for her to go get stamps. I don't hang around at the post office. So, and I don't really go to the store either. So I don't really know where I'm going to get a postcard. So
yeah. I'll have to get the postcards and the stamps. I'll let him write on
then
them.
I'll take credit for everything. So
That's all right. So get out there, get your writing in, find your mailboxes, send your postcards to Elfie and Jack, and have a great week. And we'll see you on Monday. Thanks so much, everybody.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
Bye.